Alrighty. I have lots and lots of used books that I've collected over the years, and I am slowly getting rid of my source by adding them on to my online store. And I love mystery, suspense, thriller, so I have a lot of those. I also have some romance and nonfiction stuff, cookbooks. I have a large selection that I will be adding over the next several months. But today we're featuring Iris Johansen's Live to See Tomorrow. This is a nice thick read. It's part of her Catherine Ling series, which was she was introduced by the Eve Duncan series, and she's a friend of Eve Duncan and helped her out, and Eve's helped her in exchange. Sorry about part 2. I didn't set the timer right, but I didn't want to go over it again. But anyway, getting back to Iris Johansen's Live to See Tomorrow. Here's the synopsis. Aaron Sullivan, an American journalist with mysterious ties to the Hung Chang, has been abducted in Tibet. If Catherine doesn't agree to spearhead the CIA rescue mission, she knows that Hung Chang himself will go, a possibility she can't risk. But the job grows more complicated when Catherine meets Richard Cameron, a supposed ally, who clearly is not telling all he knows. Their attraction is immediate. But Catherine isn't at all sure that he can be trusted. If she's going to rescue this journalist with a story worth killing for, she'll need to keep Cameron very close. From the treacherous landscapes of the Himalayas to the twisting back alleys of San Francisco, the clock is ticking for Catherine and those she loves most. At every turn, she faces a ruthless enemy who is determined to keep the truth buried, even if it means that none of them live to see tomorrow. Okay, that is the synopsis on the back. And let's see, Catherine Ling is in several of stories that Iris Johansen has written, and this one is admittedly an older one, and I'm way behind in my reading on catching up with her. But she has a lovely website, and she's added some videos of her book trailers. Her son, Roy Johansen, has started the family writing business up, and they have written some stories together too. So if you get a chance to check out her website, it's irisjohansen.com. And she's definitely, she crafts a very good story. Why don't we do a little bit of chapter 1? Hong Kong. Why didn't she think of this city as home? Catherine Ling wondered as she looked down through the clouds from the window of a jet approaching Hong Kong. Other people would have found it strange that she had never regarded this exotic, wonderful, terrible city as her home place. She has spent her childhood here on the streets, struggling, sometimes starving, always having to use her mind and wits just to stay alive. It is only when she was 14 and had been chosen by Venable to go to work for the CIA that she had left the city. Perhaps it was because she had never been at ease enough to think of it as a haven.